This is me and Mr. Echo's 2019 event season. Welcome to the longest show jumping round of my life. This horse can be so cheeky. Okay, so for the first half of the cross country he was so silly and we basically had to trot round, and halfway round he decided he'd behave. So we actually did go clear, but with about 60 time penalties, so not our best performance. So now on to Forgandenny, actually one of my favourites on the calendar. This day was absolutely roasting, so he was a little bit tired by the time he got into the dressage, and we ended up getting a 36, which was a bit disappointing, but you know. So we're in the start box now. He's so naughty, he's always a little bit cheeky in the start box, but we're heading out off to the first fence and he actually popped it really nicely. And then you next see us coming around, this is around the middle of the course, and here is the water jump. He actually jumped this so nicely, just popped in, which was quite unexpected, and found a stride here, just absolutely lovely. I couldn't have really been much happier with that. And over the last he was a little bit tired, it was a really hot day that day. Okay, so this was actually our PB dressage of the year at 31.3, and that's pretty close to our personal best, so we've never gone below 30, so I was really happy with this test. So you can see we're both really tense here in the show jumping. Show jumping was not our thing this year, so definitely what to work on for next year, but just pulling and getting deep and not the nicest picture, shall we say. I had to really ride him out of this start box. He was just really sticky, but as soon as we got over fence 1, he was fantastic. you can see here he is absolutely loving it, and we get a huge long one here and he is just flying. So this was our first go at BE novice. The test was much more difficult than at 100, but we actually ended up getting a 35, so I was quite happy with that. So onto the show jumping, as I said, not quite our strong point this year. I actually thought he jumped really well. We ended up having 3 fences, but to be honest, I was happy with the round. He kept going forward and that was really the main aim. So onto the cross country, both our favourite bits. He was absolutely fantastic. He ate up this course and he was just flying around. So he went clear with just 3.6 time penalties at his very first novice, and I was so proud of him, and I did have a little bit of a cry when I got over the finish line, but yeah, just so excited for next season and what we can bring.